Good day, everyone. It is Friday, January the 10th, 2025. It's not a bad old day out. Very little snow around here on the west coast of Newfoundland. It's been a really odd winter, and since I got the day off, I decided to make a trip out towards what I consider to be a historical site. Pine Tree is quite the interesting spot. There's a lot of history to it for sure, and there was a lot of stuff up there which is now mostly all gone. There's some signs of what used to be there. It's a bit of a windy day. I don't know if I'll be able to put the drone up, but I did do some research online and I did find a bunch of old pictures of it taken from airplanes and that, so I will add that into the video too. And I'll see if I can dig up a bit more history on it and do a voiceover in some of it and add that onto it too. So we'll get a run downtown there now, grab a bit more gas, and we'll head her on out there. See what we can find. Okay, we're all gassed up and ready to hit the road.
Said don't call my phone on Friday night, but I never did listen. So I'ma hit you now on a FaceTime, and I know you won't miss it. Girl, I know you waited till ain't know for me. You only wanna talk to the stove with me. Things didn't work in the past life. That doesn't mean that I won't try. She said, stop it. You always let me down when I want you. I can't help it, but I can't let you forget me. Won't let you forget me. Yeah. Girl, I take back all the lies and the sorry. Girl, I try. Let's remember all the time. Won't let you forget me. Take back all the lies and the sorry, girl, I try. Let's remember all the times that we did have, and the times I made you laugh when you sat up on my lap, and the borders wasn't packed cause of COVID. Back and forth we go, that ain't all she wrote. We got ways to go now. And you tried moving far, I tried moving on. I can't let you forget me. She said, stop it. You always let me down when I want you. I can't help it, but I can't let you forget me.
So we're gaining altitude here. We're at 167 meters. Not great yet, but just up ahead we're running into some snow. So I'm gonna lock my hubs in just to be safe. Some views from up here though, this is just beautiful. Port Peninsula over there, and over this way is Pinemal and Fox Island River. Way over in the distance, hard to see, but that's Fox Island out in the water. And as you can see, there's a bit of snow on the mountains around here, and it's about the only place there's snow around here. there's not a whole lot around. I just reached 279 meters in altitude, and this is my view. Beautiful. So I wasn't able to get in as far as I wanted to. There's just way too much snow up here. And I guess that's going to be a summertime thing to come back here and check it out more. I guess I'm going to head it back down the mountain and probably take a run somewhere else to make a full video out of this, considering this wasn't as much as I was expecting to get today. So I wanted to put the drone up, but it's just way too windy today. I mean, I suppose I could give it a try, but it's kind of iffy. When I get down here a little further, I'll see what it's like. The Stephenville radar station, known as Pine Tree, was built in 1952 by the United States Air Force and was under control of 640th Aircraft Control Warning Squadron. There is very little that remains of the radar station today. It can be seen from the Stephenville, Kippens, and Port-au-Port area. all I found up in Pine Tree, because there's just way too much snow up there now to get anywhere in there. Because there's trails goes to the back of that, and I do want to explore them, but I guess I had to return in the summer to do that. So right now I'm going to head up behind Stephenville Hospital, where there used to be part of the American base, and see if there's anything sticking out of the ground, any foundations or anything. See what's around there. So I'm taking sort of a shortcut off the Hanson Highway over to the hospital on what is known as Igloo Road, and in here there's a bunch of World War II storage bunkers, so might as well show you guys one while I'm in here. It's pretty interesting. These things are actually really massive. I was inside one years ago because I know a company here in town that owns one of them for storage, and they are huge inside, I gotta say. I'm not sure what that big swinging boom was for up there, but I'm sure it served some purpose one time or another. And as far as I know, there's nothing to see up on top, but I'll take a quick look anyway. A lot of people throwing their garbage around here. It's a shame. And anybody wondering? No, my tractor is not a diesel. Timing chain is sloppy. So here's the top of it. I know some of them got like a, I don't know if it's a vent or a chimney in them, but it's all blocked off too. Yeah, this one got the concrete post over there. Right now I'm standing directly on top of the bunker. The concrete post. Wow, this one goes back a long ways. And there's what I believe is a chimney over there. And here's another concrete post. I'd love to see pictures of these back when they were first built. And as you can see, that is blocked off too. Still pretty interesting. So right here is the back of the building, and way up there is the front. So this building is bigger than the one that I was in. This is huge. Alright, I'm back out to the tracker, so here we go. So this looks pretty interesting to me. Not quite sure what it was, but it was definitely part of when the Americans were here, and it was buried underground. But looks like they're getting ready to build something here again, or just using the gravel. But that's a pretty old structure. As you can see, there's concrete sticking out all over the place here. A bit of metal. Let's see if I can get up on top of this hill and see if there's anything there. Okay, so I made it up on top of the hill. And yes, there is stuff up here. Looks pretty old. Old glass jar, part of one. If only we knew half of what was buried underground around here. I'd say it's quite a bit. I heard many stories. Lots of old Willys, Jeeps and everything all buried underground. That's a big concrete slab. Wow, that pipe, if that was newer material, that would have been rotted out in no time. Look at that. Oh yeah, there's more metal there. All kinds of it. Not hard to see. I see an old pop bottle up in there, a really old one. I wonder if I can get to that. I had to pause the camera and see if I could get over there to it. I did find a bottle. It's Coca-Cola, but it is a twist off. But still, I'd say it's late 70s, early 80s, somewhere around there. Definitely worth keeping. I mean, it's getting rarer. So that's that. Put that in my pocket. Wow, what a mess of metal in that around here. Unreal. So a little further down the trail, I decided to go on the other side of the hill. I came across some, I guess you call it junk. An old truck cap and an old tandem. Looks like it's been there a while. This is pretty old, right in the middle of Steamville, and I didn't even know it was here. Pretty cool. I'd say there's stuff through the woods here everywhere. So I'm almost back to the tracker, and I found this huge concrete pad. Guarantee there's probably a structure underneath this. Seems like that was pretty common around here to have structures underground. Some graffiti. It's pretty nice when it was done by the looks of it. Not sure what that was for, but interesting nonetheless. I heard a rumor that in this area, when someone was getting ready to build their new home, they were digging out the foundation, that they actually came across a complete Willys Jeep. And I never seen it, so I can't say for sure it's true, but if it is, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I did find somewhat of a trail. I wouldn't imagine it was a trail years ago on higher ground here, because it's all bog trying to get to this warm brook. And I just came across something pretty interesting here. Let me show you. it was, but my first time seeing it. Well, my buddy Reg told me about it. He said I should check it out, and I'm glad I did now. But just for a marker where I'm to, this is called Warm Brook, and just up there is the old crematorium in the back of the hospital. Yeah, anybody knows what this was used for, let me know. I'd love to find out. I'm going to carefully walk around here. It's all bog, and see if I can see anything else. So I wandered around a little bit more to the woods, and I came across this. Not sure what it was, but still interesting nonetheless. Pretty cool. So I know I'm not going to find everything in here today because I don't have the proper footwear on, for one thing. I just got hiking boots on, and it's a lot of bog in here. So I just wandered a little further past that spot, and I found some other kind of concrete structure. So let's see if there's any signs of what it was at one time. So barbed wire going through here is unreal. Oh, this thing had a foundation on it at one time. So I'll show you guys what I've seen. So there was a building on top of this, I would imagine. It don't look like there was anything underneath it, but it does have a big gap there. Probably just washed out from erosion over the years. And it's safe to stand on. There's a concrete barrier across there, but the building went further. So again, I don't know what this was, but it's here. Definitely from the 1950s, when everything else was built in here. So years ago, this must have been all opened up and like part of the Air Force Base. Had to be. I'm sure I'm not the first person that had found this, but I'm sure it won't be the last either. There's concrete blocks everywhere in here. I guess if there was anything of value, it was all picked clean years ago. See if I can get back down here on the ground now. Yeah. And it's funny because this is like way out of the way from the trail, so like I said, this had to have been all built up years ago really good. Looks like some kind of brake drum or something here. Nope. Looks like part off of a base of an old fire hydrant maybe. That'd be my guess. And I mean, we're talking stuff from 70, 75 years ago. So what am I not seeing here that's underground now with all the foliage and debris and everything? There's probably still a lot of stuff in here that's never be seen again. Okay, well, the hill is right here. I would imagine I'm not parked too far from here, so head her up and go back to the tracker. Well, that was a nice little hike, I gotta say. So it's time to head her back home now. Starting to get later in the day, so soon be getting dark. I'll be looking forward to when the nice summertime days comes with longer days. 10 o'clock at night before it's dark. You gotta love that.